Okay, so in our last exciting episode, I showed you how to use um, this information that we created in the database to turn on and off uh, things such as your area, your acres, and coloring your map based on the classification scheme that you've chosen for your stands. I'm just going to turn that off right now, and we're going to move on to actually creating some other layers here. I'm going to create a line layer that represents the roads, and this is going to show you how you can use the zoom in and zoom out feature along with the digitizing tool to create a road. So as we talked about in class, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you're going to create a brand new shapefile using ArcCatalog. We didn't need to use ArcCatalog when we created the timber stance because we already had an existing file that we simply exported. Okay, so now we do. We have some data that needs to be created from scratch, and so we're going to go to ArcCatalog, and I go to my folder, Beatty shapefiles. There's my two folders, that are two shapefiles I've created, and I'm going to right mouse click on it and go new, and it's going to be a new shapefile. I'm going to call this roads, if I could spell it, and it's going to be a polyline feature. I'm going to set the coordinate system so that it matches everything else that we've got, and that's a projected coordinate system. I'm going to go state plane, and I selected US feet. Okay, net 83 US feet. It's about halfway down the list, and then from that I'm going to select North Carolina. Okay, so it's got a coordinate system associated with it now, and it's just, again, it's whining about the aerial photography and all that good stuff, so not to worry. So there it is. It's in my layers now, in my table of contents. I just need to put it into edit mode, and continue. So again, this create feature should pop up when you put it into edit mode, but if it doesn't, in your editor toolbar you can click on create features, and that'll pop it up. So I want to make sure that roads is selected. I see the construction tools that are available for it, and when I select road there, this tool automatically activates. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to start zooming in. Now if I start clicking in my map right now, I'm going to start digitizing the road. Alright, but I use the roller bar to zoom in, but now I need to pan so I can actually find the road. So I'm still in edit mode, but I clicked on the pan tool here, and it allowed me to temporarily go out of edit mode, and so I can do something else besides digitize. So in order to get back into it, all I have to do is select roads over here in the create features, and I'm just going to click out there. I can clearly see the roads. I'm going to go to pan, and see that temporarily puts that on hold, and now I can go back into roads and see that it's joined right to it, so it allows me to continue on. So that's, go to pan, scroll out, roll out, and then continue my road. So if you really are trying to get a nice zoom in on your property so that you can get your stuff as tight as possible, that zooming in and then panning around is really the way to go. So we'll keep going with this. I'm going to end this road right here. Okay, and I've got another road. if I start clicking now, it's going to start building another road. Anytime you see those crosshairs on the screen, it means that you're ready to start digitizing. So I don't want to do that yet. I want to pan to the side of the property, pretty close there. There it is. And I want to start building my road from there. So I'm just going to start from this edge. Click on the pan tool again. And click roads, and that puts me back into digitizing mode. Nice little trick, huh? And I'm going to move this down so you can see it a little bit better. That's my other road. This is my current road, and I want the two to snap together. And sure enough, when I get that close enough, it snaps to it, to the road's endpoint. But I'm going to keep going. My little road keeps going. And I know this is probably not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, but we're almost finished. Back to pan. And I'm going to pan down this way just a little bit, because the road goes around like this. So go to roads, keep moving around, and almost there, folks. The road actually becomes the boundary at some point here. I'm just gonna continue the road on all the way out. It just goes around like this. It actually goes outside the boundary for a little bit, and then the road is the boundary for a little while. Almost there. One more pan ought to do it. There we go. You can clearly see where the road comes out. So all done. The only thing left to do now is take it out of edit mode. Save my edits. Change the road symbol to something that's a little bit more meaningful. I'll go new road construction. I'm going to make this, I'm going to make it yellow so we can see it. And hit OK. There's my new road. And I'm going to zoom back out to the boundary. Right mouse click boundary, go zoom to layer. And there's my road system. Just about as accurate as you could ever hope it to be. Okay, so save your work and see you in a minute.